I told you I'll be sharing more information about my knowledge in the mortgage game. Here we go. If you're a veteran or active duty service member, chances are you probably have heard this before. You can only use your VA loan once. That is one of the biggest myths in real estate. I'm a son of a Marine Corps veteran, and having firsthand experience with discussions with my dad, my father in his young adult stage when he was buying homes, and I was a youngster not able to help out, he didn't use his VA loan due to the unknown benefits and not having the proper knowledge or guidance. He missed out on a lot of opportunities and saving hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years to benefit himself and the family. I got into this mortgage business over 21 years ago for this exact reason. I wanted to help myself along with others understand the options in buying real estate and using the right loan options to obtain that goal of home ownership. Realizing using leverage is one of the best ways to build your generational wealth, and the VA loan is the best option of all loan options. Today I'm going to break down exactly how VA loans work, how veterans can use them multiple times over, and how this benefit can literally change your financial future. By the end of this video, you'll understand what a VA entitlement is, how restoration of the entitlement works, partial versus full entitlement, and a couple real-world scenarios I've helped veterans use and things that they use every day. The VA loan is not a one-time coupon, it's a benefit tied to your entitlement. The benefit of Veteran Affairs guarantees a portion of the loan to the lender. That guarantee is called entitlement. You don't use up a VA loan, you use up the entitlement. And the key thing to understand is entitlement can be restored and reused over and over again. So full versus partial entitlement. So there are two types of VA entitlement, and that's full entitlement, which means you can buy again with zero down, no loan limit, limitations, with the best terms available. Partial entitlement means some entitlement is still tied up in another property. So you can still buy with partial entitlement using your VA loan. You just may need to put a down payment depending on the purchase price, depending on income, all that matters. Most veterans don't even know that this option exists after they've used their VA loan once. So how is entitlement restoration, how does that work? There are three main ways veterans can restore their entitlement. You can either sell the home and pay off the loan in full, therefore your entitlement is fully restored. You can refinance into a non-VA loan, like a conventional loan. Entitlement is restored even if you decide to keep the property. And there are special circumstances. It's rare, but VA has some specific rules where you can allow a one-time exception of full entitlement. And that's why VA loans are so powerful. They're very flexible. So a couple real-world scenarios to kind of walk through. I've helped a couple veterans in the past where they've bought a home with the VA loan. They got permanent change of station orders. They rented out that house and they were able to buy again. And that is 100% a total scenario that can be used. Scenario two, you bought years ago, value went up, you refinanced into a conventional loan. And is your VA entitlement status available? Yes, it is. It can be fully restored. Scenario three, you still own your home. It was purchased with the VA loan. It still has the VA loan. You may reuse the remaining entitlement to buy again, sometimes with the zero down or with a down payment. But you can technically have two VA loans. This is why it's important to work with the right lender that gives you the right information. And if they're telling you otherwise, you need a second opinion. So let's clear up some of these common myths that are out there in the industry even further. So are VA loans only for first-time home buyers? No, that's false. Can you rent out a home with the VA loan? Yes, you can. You can only have one VA loan ever in your life? That's false. VA loans are weak offers. That's also false. VA buyers are some of the strongest buyers in the market, and the loans that they obtain are the highest performing loans. So when it comes to strategy and building long-term generational wealth, some of the smartest veterans I've known have used their VA loans multiple times, including the strategy of buying a home, a primary house. When they get their permanent change of station orders, they rent it out, which was once labeled a primary residence. Now it's considered an investment. This will help build their rental portfolio up. And with the full entitlement, zero down payment option, the veteran can avoid mortgage insurance and preserve cash. So the VA loan is one of the most powerful wealth building tools available. If you're a veteran and someone told you that you can only use your VA loan once, now you know the truth. If you want to understand your specific entitlement, your buying power, how to reuse it, and you just need to understand some options, you can DM me with the comment with the number 10. You can follow me for more VA and veteran home buying education and tips. You can drop a house emoji if this was helpful. You can save it or share the post with a friend or a veteran who you may know is suffering from paralysis by analysis. Or maybe they've received some permanent change of station orders and they need some insight on options. If you are a client of yours, would like to book a free 30-minute discovery session, again, comment the number 10 or send me a DM with the number 10. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you all on the next video.